Hello everyone, I Akhil Mishra welcome you all to the SWAM online course lecture on construction safety management. In this video, we are going to learn briefly about principle of safety, entrepreneurship in construction related activity and quality management. Principle of safety. Constructing safe structures and providing safe working environment is a factor in successful construction business. Concern of safety starts from designing stage and continues till the facilities is delivered to the owner. General principles of safety in construction. Every large volume of construction project should have a safety department headed by a safety officer. Safety measures may be incorporated as a clause in contract document. Previous safety records of a contractor is an important consideration in the pre-qualification of contractors. Safety is a cost item deployed without providing funds. 0.02% of estimated cost of construction project is used for safety management. Safety education and training is the most important aspect of construction industry. Government need to improve safety inspection and data collection. Contractors and trade unions in construction shall extend their concern to safety. Safety measures should start to at planning and design stage itself. Cause, effect and prevention of accident. Cause of accident, planning organization, defect in technical planning, fixing unsuitable time limit, assignment of work to incompetent contractor, insufficient of defective supervision of the work, lack of cooperation between different traders, execution of work, constructional defect, use of unsuitable material, defective processing of material, equipment, lack of equipment, unsuitable equipment, defect in equipment and lack of safety devices and measures are the examples. Management and conduct of worker, inadequate preparation of work, inadequate examination of equipment, imprecise or inadequate instructions from supervisor, unskilled and untrained operative, inadequate supervision, work behavior, irresponsible acts, unauthorized act and carelessness. What will be the effect of accident we can see through? Construction include large number of methods: demolition, earthwork, digging shafts and or tunnel, concreting, structural, steel erection, drilling, piling, welding and electric fittings. All methods are hazardous and performed under normal working condition by unskilled workers. Fall off from scaffolding, ladders, roofs and other heights, failure of structures due to collapse, damage due to fire, other mishaps result in safety failures. Prevention of accident. First step in any accident prevention is to collect useful information about the accident which have taken place in the organization. Evolve a proper accident monitoring system. Design of a system has proper orientation or prevention. Machineries or equipment must kept in the safe condition. Slippery floor and dangerous stacking should be taken care of. Training should be given in safe operation of machine and handling of equipments to all new entrants. Arise safety consciousness among the employees. Safety practices in construction industries, safety education and training of construction managers, engineers, supervisors and workers should be done. Safety audit of plant machineries, tools, instruments is to be institutionalized. Flammable chemical, corrosive liquids, harmful solvents needs special precautions in storage and handling. Site engineers, supervisors rules in safety. He must ensure safe working environment. He must regularly inspect and take up maintenance of all machineries, tools and equipments used in the work. He must provide sufficient first aid to injured person. Site engineers should maintain suitable rescue equipment. He must clean all construction areas and storage yard. He must give training to workers and employees about precautions with respect to fire prevention, protection and firefighting. He must provide personal protective equipment. He must inculcate safety first concept in all who concerned with construction. Supervisor and site engineers need to have competency to keep set up safety system at work. Safety through legislation. Safety in construction is being taken care by bylaws formed by municipalities within municipal limits and provision in contracts by public works department, military engineering services, state governments, port authorities, etc. Large construction firm departmentally enforce safe work practices. A set of comprehensive regulations covering health, safety and welfare of workers employed in workplace of engineering construction by Director General Factory Advisory Service and Labour Institutes. Government of India Central and Power Commission also filed a safety manual for project authorities. Central Public Works Department also have their own safety code on the lines of ILO code. Occupational safety and health legislation aims to protect workers from hazards which endanger their health and safety to work at workplace and to provide compensation, precaution during handling of material. Manuals or training programs to guide person in safe use of new materials. All materials in bag, containers or bundles stored in tiers should be stacked, blocked, interblocked is stable and secured against collapse. Inflammable liquid and grease should be stored in no smoking area and properly separated from other stored material. Inflammable liquids and lubricants should be handled and transported in safety containers and drum tightly capped. Persons working in the hopper or high piles of loose material should be equipped with lifeline and safety belts. Petrol or other inflammable liquids with flash point below 1000 degree Fahrenheit should not be used for cleaning purpose. At every work site, first aid shall be issued to injured person under guidance of medical officer. Personal handling corrosive material. Adequate ventilation should be provided by suitable respirators to prevent inhalation of dust and fumes that is injurious to employee. Workers working on asphatic material and stone breakers should be provided with protective footwears. Suitable face masks should be supplied for workers when lead paints are applied in the form of spray. Occupational hazards. Accident may result in temporary or permanent or may be fatal. Damage of eyes by welding operations by the use of laser, dust from tools operation, ears may affected if it exposed to high level of noise from heavy construction equipments, Heavy machine operators who experience body vibration are prone to high heart disease. Number of men getting trapped and injured by certain types of machine, for example gear wheels, moving parts of engine, revolving shafts, chain, etc. Safety in construction industry. Every employee should be trained to safety by contractor. No employee should be given new assignment without proper explanation of hazards with his fellow employee. Educate firefighting equipment should be provided at crucial locations. Employees under influence of intoxicating beverage should not be permitted. Sufficient first aid shall be arranged to the injured under medical officer. Office employees working around the moving machinery should not be permitted to wear loose garment. Employee must use standard protection equipment for each job. All materials in bag, container or bundle stored in trays should be stacked, blocked and interlocked and limited in height so that it is stable and secure against sliding or collapse. Adequate ventilation should be provided at workplace. No person should be allowed to enter the wearing space. If there is poisonous atmosphere without wearing suitable breathing apparatus and equipment with a lifeline. To provide drawing of on sites adjacent to water, suitable rescue equipment should be provided. Workers employed on mixing asphatic material and stone breakers should be provided with protective footwear. Lead compound should not be used in the form of spray in interior painting. In the next segment of lecture, we discuss about entrepreneurs, what is entrepreneurship concept, and we will discuss difference between managerial concept and entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur is one who innovates and promotes a new venture, rise to the occasion and assembles the other factors to of production and sets the business going. Entrepreneurship, it is a purposeful activity in initiating, promoting and maintaining economic activities for the production and distribution of wealth. It involves the capacity to bear risk, to forecast prospect of an enterprise, confidence of competence to meet unforeseen and adverse situations. Entrepreneur concepts: organizing, managing and assuming the risk of an enterprise, having complete picture of enterprise, taking bold step to establish an enterprise, coordinating various factors of production, ability to evaluate business opportunities, gathering required resources, initiating appropriate timely action to achieve success, ability to innovate and become the major factor of production, decision regarding what, how, where, whom to produce, mobilizing other factors of production like land, labor, capital, organization and finally initiate production process. Role of entrepreneur: an innovator introducing something new into the economy, a person who finds a method of production not yet tested or exercising in the branch of manufacturing, a producer who produces a product with which consumers are not familiar, a dynamic person who selects new source of raw material, new market or not yet exploited. Expectation of an entrepreneur: he should understand the venture with the spirit of service to society and not for profit. should correctly assess the actual needs of society for product or service he wants to provide. He should work hard to improve economic efficiency through better management of resources, finance and reducing overhead cost. Suitable support to large scale industry and results in reduction of the cost of certain products. He should help human capital formation by producing men who thinks in terms of investing capital for productive activities. He should be successful example for help employment to entrepreneurship. He also should plan and promote more labor intensive activities to reduce the problem of unemployment. He should face challenges from his competitors and fully dedicated his services for the growth of enterprises. He should be totally involved and committed to the venture he has taken and must be a prime source of innovation and creativity. He should have through and operating knowledge of business. He should have great integrity and reliability to raise conventional investment money. Entrepreneurship in construction related activities. Consultancy services in structural design, interior design, landscaping etc. Contract service in construction of building, public works etc. Manufacturing building materials like building blocks, window and door with lightweight materials, testing of building materials, structural safety services using non-destructive test equipments, surveying works like preparation of layout, alignment or of highway etc. Technical valuation of properties, establish training institute for training skilled labor in the form of work, bar bending etc. Establish training institutes for training in equipment aided design and drafting software. Now discuss entrepreneurial style with managerial style. In entrepreneurial style, work starts an industry without any experience. He may be overconfident, utilize resources rationally and economically, skill and more organizational need training to know various details like raw materials, equipment, market conditions, sales, government assistant etc. He adopts new technology techniques and products produces new commodities. He has a sharpened managerial capability like basic management tools, finance and accounting. He has to refine psychological characteristics in individual. He has fairly strong ambitions, whereas in managerial style, person takes up a task after an industry is launched. Experience makes balanced attitude, conventional method are followed, systematic and are subjected to rather scientific individuals experience and capacity may not be necessary in all cases stick to conventional method and cannot change production abruptly. This may not arise sufficiently experienced and other factors of entrepreneurial style and managerial style. In entrepreneurial style, it takes certain amount of risk. Being an inventor, introduce something new to economy, search for a new market that is unexploited. There is a complete union of ownership and control. Need not consult anybody while taking decision. In managerial style generally avoids any kind of risk, follows systematic and conventional way, think thinks of existing condition, deals in organizational aspects, help to promote coordination, has to consult before executing and implementing any decision. Now we are going to discuss what is and who is technocrats. Technocrats are specialists in engineering, subsystems dealing with mechanical, production engineering, civil and structural engineering, metallurgical, mechanical and electrical, electronics engineering, chemical engineering, etc. It is conversant with the application of scientific method in using resources. Characteristics of technocrats: conversant with logical thinking and can deduce results from assorted data, know to test the validity of data and quantify them, more interested in mechanism than meaning, processes than purpose, emphasis on quantifiable performance, optimum use of resources than manpower and money, asset in systematic thinking as decision making in optimum use of resources and complex planning, understand and manage finance, problem through formal education system, weakness lies in the handling of human financial and market problem. Now we discuss about who is managers. Management is a function or process necessary for organization, may be business or non-business. The responsible individual is a manager who exercises leadership by assuming authorities, accepting responsibilities, delegating powers to act, establishing accountability by individual. Management organizes, directs and controls various activities of enterprises towards a specific objective by use of resource. Management combines all duties and functions for initiation of an enterprise's financing, establishment of all policies, provision of necessary equipments. Management coordinates and gets things done through others. Management has scientific basis. Management techniques are to measurement and factual determination. Management activities direct human effort towards a common goal. The function of management: determining and lay down objectives and maintain them. Objectives should be clear, definite and realistic. Putting together bits of information gathered from different sources to get a picture of situation. Planning involves analysis of a problem, thinking out forward solution of to that problem, outlining the steps to reach objectives, organizing creation of a structure of functions and duties by a group of people for attainment of objectives and goals of enterprises. Staffing defines requirement regarding people or for job to be done, selecting suitable persons for position, training subordinates to fulfill the task. Coordinating is the essence of management with high productivity depends on interest and willing cooperation of management and workers. Directing, guiding or counseling combines activities related to guiding, advising, supervising subordinates. In the motivation, it is necessary to make employees to work harmoniously to attain goals. Controlling of in management system is call attention to deviation of performance from plans, points and trouble spots, and corrective action is taken, leading to finding of difficulties, overcoming difficulties, adjusting operations, promoting innovations, permanent success, promotion of innovation is needed. Innovation is introduction of new philosophy, idea, policy or procedure factor that can make a successful entrepreneur. A strong desire for independence and ability to stand alone, drive and energy in organizing ability, a desire of diversify, expand and innovative technical and managerial knowledge about average intellectual capacity to take risks, self confidence and long term involvement, persistent problem solving and goal setting, tolerance of ambiguity and uncertainty factors that make a successful contractor, confidence, independence, individuality, optimism through knowledge of various civil engineering works, ability to list the work into construction activities, assessing their sequence and interdependence, ability of organize, schedule and execute the activities, good foresight in arranging resources like man, money, material, machine and skilled management techniques, need for achievement, profit oriented persistence, preservation and determination, hard work, leadership qualities to get along with others and responsive to suggestion and criticism. Requirement of an entrepreneur. Accuracy, it depends on accurate thinking, time sense and foresighting. Always think in terms of time, able to forecast with foresight, looking into future. Alertness is another characteristic. Alertness keeps in touch with the world up and doing to satisfy wants, create fresh wants. Honesty, entrepreneur must be honest, shall be ability to provide precisely he wants, ability to cooperate with large number of others, able to compromise, adjust, adapt, willing to admit his adjustment, his judgment may be wrong, willing to admit his judgment may be wrong, consistency and dependability must be consistent to exercise firmness in dealing with other and able to satisfy co-worker loyal to him. Energy, a reasonable physical and nervous energy processes forcefulness to put across his idea and suggestion believed to be right. The personal qualities, better than average intelligence, constructive imagination, knowledge of human nature, enthusiasm, sense of humor, self-confidence, self-control, pleasing personality, and concentration, tolerance, entrepreneur motivation, advantage, high industrial mobility and full utilization of resource, production and employment at low cost, exploitation of short run opportunities, economic scales, creation advantage, ancillaries activities, decentralized growth and development and purchasing power, extension of opportunities for innovative talents and techno managerial skill, intimate personal contacts and better industrial relation, reduction of monopoly and skilled workforce. Entrepreneur motivation disadvantage. Entrepreneur motivation disadvantage are as follows: lack of finance for initial investment, lack of requisite managerial skill, limited resource, low production and poor organization, lack of technical know-how, ignorance of market condition, lack of quality control and research facilities, inefficient method of production. Small scale industry sector to make ever-growing contribution to national economy like production, distribution, development of export, expansion in employment opportunities, import situations. Factors responsible for growth of small-scale industries. Considerable cost advantage is achieved. Reversed product line for small scale industries, a policy taken by government to study of economic viability and optimize optimum utilization of capital resource, availability of larger credit from nationalized bank, procurement of imported and scarce raw material along with existing facilities, small scale industries role in development, economic development. Small scale industries is important towards poverty eradication, employment generation, rural development and creating regional balance in promotion, employment generation, provides a huge number of employment opportunities, mobilization of resource and entrepreneur skill, mobilize a good amount of saving and entrepreneur skill, improves social welfare of a country, equitable distribution of income, stimulate redistribution of wealth, income and political power within societies. In the last part of session, we discuss about standards. In present scenario, companies are going for ISO standards. Every business and business or contractor in the construction industry needs to realize how important it is to deliver quality project that meets the requirement of customers as well as ensure the safety of residents or the public. Quality is a critical and non-negotiable issues in the construction industries. Therefore, meeting the high regulatory construction industry quality standard is crucial for them to stay relevant or enter their competitive industries. Industries nowadays going for ISO standards, whereas demerits of ISO 9000, each individual has to interpret guidelines to their own system requirements. Models are not specific in nature, intended to apply to all industries or to every activities, do not dictate the method of implementing the requirement, lead to difficulties. Standards are applicable in contractual situation, confirmation to specific requirements to be assumed in all stage of production cycle. Standards are applicable for specific requirements of a product in terms of design or specification. ISO 9000 stress on contractual review and state servicing as mandatory requirement. Standard expects suppliers to demonstrate machine performance and process capabilities as per design and specifications. These are the demerits of ISO system, ISO 9000 system. With this, we will end our today's lecture here. Thank you for your patience and we will meet in next lecture. Thank you.